Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, brought to you by Charter Communications. The Mount Vernon Rams on the road for the South 7 encounter at Bowen Gymnasium on the campus at Carbondale Community High School to take on the Terriers. I'm Rob Wilt. Joining me alongside this year, my good friend Dave Farley. Dave, welcome to Charter Communications and Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Rob, I'm looking forward to it this year. It's going to be a great season, and hopefully we'll be able to repeat some of the excitement from the last few years. Rams have started off to a 4-1 record, and we got Carbondale tonight. They're awfully good. Hopefully we can keep it going.
That's right. Mount Vernon got off to a great start at the Alton Thanksgiving Tournament. 1-4, lost one in overtime. The only loss to Springfield Southeast, a very good team. So the Mount Vernon Rams bring a good 4-1 record in here for the South 7 Conference opener against the Carbondale team that finally, after I think 12 years, TJ Silas has graduated, and now they go to Jason Spearman and Maurice Gibbs of the Bee Gees.
Of course, Jason Spearman, of course, he's been here for, I think he's in his graduate season as well. He's been starting now this is his third year. They've lost 3 of their first 4 games. They played at the Jacksonville preseason tournament, and they played some tough competition up there. Corliss and Joliet, and I believe Richwoods beat them. They took Jacksonville, so forget about their 1-3 record. This is a fine basketball team.
I agree. Well, we've got Doug Creel, head coach of the Mount Vernon Rams, and Jim Miller, head coach of the Carbondale Terriers. It's a great coaching matchup as well.
Oh, yeah, these guys have been through the wars. We know what Doug Creel can do. And Miller's been down here for, 3 or 4 years now. He's getting a handle on things, and they always bring the athletes to the table here. It's going to be something.
All right. We'll be back for the opening tip-off. Mount Vernon Rams, Carbondale Terriers, right after this. Welcome back to Bowen Gymnasium. We're just about set for the starting announcements. I guess that would be the announcement of the starting lineups. Starting announcements. Where'd I get that one?
Don't ask me, Rob.
Senior number 5, Parker Creel.
Back from an injury from last year. We're glad to have his three-point shooting.
Another senior, number 15, Jason Harrison.
Defensive specialist.
Number 32, senior J. Paul Deaton.
Going to get a lot of rebounds, and he'll be the BFI guy this year.
And the only junior in the starting lineup, number 42, Darius Moore.
Nobody quicker to do the hole than Darius.
And the 4th senior starting for Mount Vernon football star, D'Artagnan Blunt.
D'Artagnan, of course, brings some beef into the lineup and has done a real good job, Rob, helping to bring the ball up court.
D'Artagnan Blunt wears number 55. Rams are coached by Doug Creel. He's assisted by Quinn McClure and Tim Holloway. In the junior varsity contest this evening, Mount Vernon went down to defeat. I think they lost by 6, was it? 49-43?
I think it's 49-43. They came back strong there in the last 3 or 4 minutes, but came up short. They were down by as many as 16, though.
And as Dave mentioned earlier, the Carbondale Terriers won 1 and lost 3 at Jacksonville over the Thanksgiving week. So this is their home opener. They'd like to get off to a good start here. And of course, it's a conference game, and you definitely want to get off to a 1-0 start in the conference.
Especially on the road. Big win on the road if we can get that. They seem to have more adults this year over there than they normally do. They've always had a pretty good student section here.
Starting at guard, number 3, 6'1", 170-pound junior Cameron Flowers.
Justin Dentman.
Dentman, number 5, 6-foot sophomore, Justin Dentman. And this kid just keeps growing. Sutherland, number 50, 6'6", 190-pound David Sutherland.
Maurice Gibbs, he's the BG.
The BG, number 24, Maurice Gibbs, a junior, 6'2". And their big stud, number 32, Jason Spearman, 6'4", 185-pound senior. Carbondale, of course, is coached by Jim Miller. He's assisted by Michael Butler, Daryl Triggs, Jeff Hartford, and Joe Mock. And before we get started here tonight, I'm very disappointed in my old fraternity brother from Eastern Illinois University, John Dively, the principal at Carbondale Community High School. He has bailed out on me.
Where is he tonight?
Dively and the first-year head football coach here at Carbondale, Gene Boley, have taken off for Eastern a night early. Eastern hosts Northern Iowa in the Division I AA playoffs tomorrow at O'Brien Field. So we're just about set. South 7 conference action. Mount Vernon decked out in their orange road uniforms trimmed in black. Carbondale in their traditional white home uniforms trimmed in black as well. Looks like Carbondale is an Adidas school, and I believe Mount Vernon also sporting Adidas. Referees for tonight's contest, tossing it up in the middle, Gary Gustafson, also Mike Devening, and I can't make out. Do you know who the
Don't know who the other guy was. We were trying to figure that out before. He's one we're not familiar with. Steal the tip.
Nice move. Harrison stole the tip. Parker Creel guarded by Flowers. Dentman has Harrison. Sutherland on Moore. Spearman has Blunt. And Gibbs is on Deaton. Carbondale going to go man-to-man here in the opening possession. Mount Vernon working it around. Parker Creel from 3. No good. Sutherland cleans the glass.
Parker was spotted up from the top of the key. We like that shot.
Walking is the call on Justin Dentman. He cannot believe it, and neither can I.
I didn't see it. I don't know where it came from. But we'll take it, won't we?
Yes, we will. Moore inbounds to Blunt. He's guarded by Spearman. Looks like they're going to go with a little half-court trap. Creel, head coach Creel, barking out instructions from the sideline. He saw that immediately. Looks like they're going to maybe change those defenses up, Dave.
Well, Southeast did that successfully over at the Alton tournament.
Spearman on top in this zone. Looks like they'd like to trap given the opportunity. That's where you got to be careful getting it down in that corner, and the double team will come to you immediately.
See, trapping in the corner is going to take away our back door. It's what Mount Vernon likes to do a lot.
Deaton on top. Parker Creel. Bounce pass to D'Artagnan Blunt. Over the top to Creel, down low to Moore. Something on the court. They get it down low to Moore, and he's tied up with Gibbs. Bounces it out to Creel. Nice job by Moore getting on the floor early. Nearly a steal, batted over, and fouled. Carbondale bringing the pressure on that trapping zone.
They think they can cause us trouble out there. D'Artagnan, of course, not a guard's not really his natural position, so they'll see what they can do against him tonight.
Mount Vernon will have the ball at midcourt. Moore to inbound, looking, bounces it in to Deaton. Now they've gone back to the man-to-man. They're going to switch, it looks like, every time, Dave. Same matchup as that first possession.
Well, Alton stayed in the man-to-man against us over at their tournament, and we just chewed them up in that.
We've played 2 minutes and 15 seconds, no score.
He walked.
Walking is the call. Turnovers even at 1 apiece.
Mount Vernon has had the ball about, 2 minutes and 5 seconds of the 2:15 so
far? Yeah,
far?
we're killing them on time of possession.
Yeah.
Flowers on the wing. Deaton's got the job on Spearman. He's posted up down low. Harrison, they're going to call. I didn't think he was going to call it at first.
Devening got it.
Dentman went down. They whistled Jason Harrison for the personal foul. Mount Vernon, of course, in that traditional scrapping man-to-man defense. Gibbs puts up a tough shot, no good. Moore on the rebound. Gets it to Blunt, the big senior middle linebacker brings it up court. He's picked up at midcourt. Moore on the wing, Deaton on top. Blunt bounces it down in. Looks like it hit somebody on the toe. Devening misses another one. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
Yeah. Says it hit Jason Harrison.
Five minutes, 10 seconds left in the first period. No score. Oh, good defense by Creel. They're going to call the jump ball. I think Coach Creel wanted to walk.
Could have gone either way.
Well, by Doug's count, then Devening's 0 for 3. He's
Yeah.
wearing the collar tonight.
Yeah. Got to know for going.
Doug's about to get one. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. High school basketball.
Doesn't get any better.
Conference. Oh, a nice pass from Sutherland. And he can't
Over
get
the
it
back.
going. Sutherland goes over the back.
Boy, Spearman missed the crib. Did us a favor there.
Beautiful pass from
Yeah.
the big senior, David Sutherland.
That looked like a Ram basketball there.
Sutherland grows 2 inches a year. He was a 6'2 sophomore. Now he's a 6'6 junior. I'm just so envious of other talent size.
Yeah. No kidding.
Of course, I've always been envious of size. All right, Blunt on top. Picked up his dribble in a bad spot there. Harrison gets it to Moore. And Carbondale making Mount Vernon extend the offense way away from the basket. I don't think we've had a touch in the paint. There's a bad pass. Harrison trying to go to Blunt. Thought that Blunt had his man on his hip, but he did not. Sutherland down low. Miller wants a call there. Can't get it.
We got lucky there. You cannot let the pivot man receive the pass that far or that close to the basket, so we got away with one there.
Spearman inbounds, got to get rid of it. He finds Dentman and the slender 6-foot sophomore. They list him at 155. He's picked up by Harrison. I would think, oh, a long bomb put up. No good. Spearman goes high for the rebound. He's in traffic. I believe they're going to call a jump ball, and Spearman's an unhappy lad.
Rebound went out long to Spearman, but he made the mistake of putting the ball down where the Ram hands could get to it.
Yeah, he went about 11 feet in the air to get the rebound, but then he put it down where our guys were, about waist high.
Thank you very much.
He tied him up. 3:42 remaining first period. No score here. Moving pick. Jason Harrison, that's 2 on him.
Doug's wondering what the call was about.
2 quick fouls on Harrison in the opening 4 minutes and 23 seconds of this contest. We're still scoreless here, a defensive struggle.
Ooh.
Mount Vernon fans wanted the moving pick on Sutherland. Gibbs puts up a tough shot, blocked by Creel. Spearman grabbed a loose ball, puts it in.
Terriers caught a break on that one.
Harrison on the baseline, guarded by Dentman. Parker fake, got him up in the air, and he's fouled on the wraparound by Cameron Flowers.
Terriers playing us pretty much the same way that Alton did the other night, except Terriers have a little bit quicker athletes than Alton did.
And the Alton Redbirds will be in Trout Gymnasium tomorrow night. That's Saturday night. Of course, by the time you see this broadcast, I believe we're going to go with Thursday nights this year, David. Ooh, Moore looked at Blunt down low with a bounce pass, decided better. Gave it to Creel. Creel dribbles out front, kicks it back to Moore. He's picked up by Sutherland. The sophomore Michael Dogan in the lineup as Harrison had to sit down with those 2 personal fouls. Down low to Moore, he puts up a shot, scores, we're all tied, 2-2, 2:35 left first period.
Darris plays a lot taller than his 6'1" frame.
Sutherland posting up on Moore. Dentman to Flowers. Good hand check by Blunt. Sutherland on top, down low to Spearman. Good entry pass, it won't go.
Carbondale playing a nice high-low there, Rob. Got Spearman open underneath, wasn't able to convert, but they do get the foul.
Now, I really like the looks of that play. That's the second time they've got it to Sutherland, and he immediately looks to Spearman. Oh, there's a bad pass. Gibbs can't hit it. Here comes Parker Creel on the breakaway. He's rejected. Nice pass. Beautiful.
That was something.
Justin Denton with a block shot at one end and a beautiful bounce pass assist to Flowers at the other end.
Carbondale fans enjoyed that one. The Ram fans have to appreciate it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate that. He was up, way up there to block Creel's shot. Oh, a nice pass to Moore. D'Artagnan and Blunt with the assist, and we're all tied up at 4 with 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the first period. Moore moving without the basketball, got himself open. Gibbs would like to shake and bake over here on the wing. Nowhere to go. Back to Dentman. Spearman looks down low to Sutherland. Sutherland puts a shoulder in. Oh, good. They're going to call traveling when they could have called the offensive foul. Into the Carbondale lineup, number 22, Philip O'Cara. He's a 6'2", 180-pound junior. Looked pretty good in the JV
Yes,
game.
he did. He's a strong kid.
Parker Creel on the wing, guarded by Flowers. Dogan, oh, he had Moore open momentarily down low. Blunt back to Creel, to Moore. Deaton flashed through the paint, it wasn't there. Creel drives, puts up a shot, no good. Moore with the rebound, tries to reverse, it won't go. And Dentman with the rebound, they push it up the side. Flowers, back to Dentman. O'Cara to Flowers. Mount Vernon into man-to-man. 25 seconds left to go in the first period. We're all tied, 4-4. Double team there by Mount Vernon. They've gone 1-3-1 with a trap on top. Kick. 16 seconds left in the first period. We're all tied, 4 apiece.
Typical Mount Vernon game, at least the way we've played it the last year and a half now.
Dogan on Dentman. Mount Vernon's gone back to the man-to-man. Gets a pick. Gibbs trying to shake and bake, spins, shoots, and scores. A beautiful move. Good defense by Creel. You just can't stop that. At the end of one period of play, the Carbondale Terriers 6, the Mount Vernon Rams 4. We'll be back for the second period right after this. Welcome back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, brought to you by Charter Communications on CTV Channel 10. We want to thank our sponsors, The Gallery at 30th and Broadway, featuring Jackson Jewelers, Carl's for men and women, Mount Vernon TV and Appliance, also Kevin Martin State Farm Insurance, bringing you auto, life, fire, and health insurance, BFC Bicycle Fitness Center for all your biking needs, 1 Hour Martinizing, the most in dry cleaning, Cheney and Karsh Insurance, your independent insurance group, Mount Vernon Networks, your local Sprint PCS dealer, King City Cash, Loan and Pawn. Our inventory is overflowing. Off-Broadway Dry Cleaners. Ask about Chamber member-to-member discounts. And One Stop Flooring America. We make it a joy to decorate. And a joy from 3 for Mr. Cameron Flowers. Opens up a 5-point margin for the Carbondale Terriers, 9-4. And there's a foul on Dentman.
4th team foul against Carbondale early in the second quarter.
Dave, those sponsors are a mouthful. We want to thank Carol Rodolsky from Charter Communications. She's been out pounding the pavement, got us a whole list of sponsors, and that's great. We love it. We're able to bring you these games. Creel has a notion from 3. Dogan gets a pick from Deaton. It's not there, though. He's picked up by Gibbs. Deaton on top. Creel can't get it down inside. Another turnover. Oh, Dogan almost had to steal. And O'Kara from downtown, we'll give him that all night long.
You ain't kidding.
Harper Creel on the rebound, and here comes Blunt. Oh, silly foul on top.
Ticky-tack foul out there.
That's a kid trying to make up for taking a shot
Exactly.
that he knows his coach didn't want him to take.
And he saw the kid get off the bench, probably figured he was going to the bench himself, and that's exactly what's happening.
Into the Carbondale lineup, number 40, Andrew Miller, 5'11", 155-pound junior.
Well, he's in for Gibbs. We'll take that.
Got to meet the pass. Blunt just waited on it and waited on it. And the Carbondale defender poked it away. You got to go meet those passes. Blunt picking up his dribble way out top.
Yep.
I'm not sure. Now they've gone back to that zone trap. Over the top, Creel has a notion from three-point land. Gets it back out to Dogan. O'Kara's going to work the top of that, much like Adrian Davis used to do back in the old days when Lee Emery had him on top of the Mount Vernon 1-3-1 zone.
Have about the 15-foot wingspan out there.
Oh, poked away. Nice job by O'Kara. Blunt battles back to get it, but Spearman comes up with it and lays it over. Oh, it won't go. It won't go. Unbelievable. Spearman's missed 3 layups now.
That's right. Whoa. I think he got away with one there, Rob.
Yeah, Jim Miller can't believe they didn't call a walk. Moore was mugged underneath. No good. 3 put up, rebounded by Dogan. It's stripped from him, and Miller comes out of there with it. Now both coaches are hot. Miller's hot about the no traveling call. Creel's hot about the no foul call on the layup. Spearman tipped away. They're going to call it on Moore.
They're trying to bottle Spearman up down there, but they're just lobbing it over him.
Creel having a discussion with with Gary Gustafson. And I don't think he's going to get much satisfaction.
4th team foul on Mount Vernon, so Carbondale take the ball out underneath their own basket.
Gibbs back into the Carbondale lineup. He's guarded by Creel, has it in the corner. Flowers shuffled, no call. Dentman to Miller. Miller looking to Gibbs. Gibbs puts up a tough shot, won't go. Deaton on the rebound. Gibbs thinks he's the go-to guy. He's put up some tough shots. Maybe he's been making those in other games and practices. But I think we give Gibbs most of those. Those are contested shots. Down low to Moore, and he's hammered that time, and we do get a call.
Against Dalton the other night, we were 10 out of 10 from the field in the second half on plays exactly like that, Rob. This is what we've seen out of Carbondale in the past few years, Rob. They'll get a lead, then they'll get complacent, they'll get impatient and throw up a shot that they don't need. Play right into Mount Vernon's hands.
Moore's first free throw is up.
That's been our problem. We have not hit our free throws thus far this year, and we're going to have to change that.
Garrison Moore, the junior, has all 4 Mount Vernon points. Gets that one to go, front of the rim, off glass. It falls through. It's 9-5 with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Spearman backing down deep into the paint, trying to post up. Good job by J. Paul down low. Miller has a notion. Oh, a nice back cut. Gets it to Gibbs. It won't go. And a nice rebound there by Dentman as he comes out of the traffic with it. Miller to Flowers. Trying to get it down low to Spearman. Timeout, Carbondale. 4:46 left in the second quarter. Carbondale 9, Mount Vernon 5.
We're going to get tired of Dentman over the next 3 years. I thought that was a Murfreesboro name.
Yeah, Kellums are all Murfreesboro. And the Mount Vernon, the award-winning Mount Vernon Rams cheerleaders, doing another great job supporting the team. It's a pretty good road crowd down here.
Pretty good. We've seen better, haven't we? About 3 years ago, remember that night?
Remember that night they moved the band onto the stage,
yeah.
Opened this all up. And Dively kept selling standing room only. And there's Carbondale Community High School Athletic Director Vicki King.
The award-winning Carbondale Athletic Director.
Yes. Gibbs on the wing. He's guarded by Creel. Miller on top. Moore has him. Flowers guarded by Blunt. Oh, Dogan. Oh, man, how many steps he take?
Well, they're going to get him from the lane.
3 seconds. Spearman
They're giving him
up down low, camping out in the lane.
Yeah. You and I both seeing it. It sure looks like they're giving him an extra step out there, Rob.
I think so, too. You know, the game has evolved a little bit. The one that always gets me is that jump stop. If that's not walking, what is?
Yeah, I hate it.
Moore on the wing. Nice pass down low to Deaton. Garris Moore to J. Paul Deaton, and it's a 2-point game, 9-7 with 4 minutes left in the second period. Miller has a notion. Oh, Dogan with a block shot. Deaton comes out of there with it. Great defense by the sophomore, Michael Dogan. Parker's got to make sure he doesn't. Oh, another back door. He's fouled and scores. Parker Creel to Michael Dogan. We're all tied up. Dogan's going to go to the line with a chance to complete the 3-point play.
Second time in a row was the opposite side this time from before. When the ball goes to one side, they'll go around the pick on the opposite side of the free throw line, and they're wide open underneath.
Into the Carbondale lineup, the star of the junior varsity contest, number 55, Anthony Coffin, a 6'7", 170-pound junior.
Got to run around the shower to get wet, that kid does.
Man,
but
he has got some long arms.
He was a player in that JV game.
Also into the Carbondale lineup, and I believe this kid started some last year, number 12, Jeff Doherty, a 5'10" senior.
You're right. He's a slick ball handler.
Michael Dogan with a conventional 3-point play, and the Mount Vernon Rams with a 10-9 lead. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period. They're looking inside at Coffin. Moore giving up about 6 inches to the slender junior. Flowers guarded by Blunt. Gibbs loses control, out of bounds, turnover for Carbondale.
Carbondale a little bit confused right now offensively.
As slender as Cawthorn is, or Coffin, number 22, Okara, he reminds me of like an Estes Hood.
Right.
So he's just got shoulders that stand out. He's only listed at 6'2", 180, but he looks a little more solid than that. Blunt, no call, shot rejected. Gets that one up and goes! D'Artagnan Blunt showing superior strength down low.
Exactly what I was going to say, Rob. That was all strength. Rams have scored the last 8 points of the ball game, and they're trying to make it 9 right here.
That foul was on number 40, Andrew Miller, and the junior off the bench is going to have to return to the bench with his second foul. Blunt won't go, but Deaton comes out of there with the rebound. Chased it down in the corner. Oh, Coffin's riding more like a cheap carnival pony. Oh my goodness, get him off his back. Harrison back into the lineup for Mount Vernon. He's nursing 2 fouls. Blunt gets it to Creel, over to Harrison. Doherty's all over Harrison. Deaton guarded by Okara. Flowers on Creel. Spearman has Blunt. That's the matchups. Is Carbondale going with a man-to-man here. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first period. Mount Vernon 12, Carbondale 9. Moore would have liked to pump fake Coffin up in the air. The junior did a good job of keeping his feet on the ground. Creel open, has a notion.
I like the matchup with Harrison and Doherty because Harrison can definitely out-jump him.
Harrison looking inside to
There it
Moore.
is.
Good pass. Moore puts it up and he's hammered by Spearman. And that's 2 on Spearman. Well, I think Spearman's got to be a little frustrated. He's got 2 fouls and only 2 points. And here we are with 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the first half. I think he's used to seeing a little more points going up next to his name on this beautiful Carbondale scoreboard. Maybe we can get makes the first one. I was going to say maybe we can get the best in the business, Jeff Crow, to get a shot of that Carbondale scoreboard. It's nice. It's got the points next to the player
Didn't
numbers.
Blunt just score,
and the
though?
foul.
Didn't Blunt just score? Number 55? They got him for 0 points.
Oh, they got to get that fixed.
They got to get that fixed.
That's right. Behind the camera, the best in the business, Jeff Crow. I'm Rob Will alongside Dave Farley. Mount Vernon on top, 14-9. It's a 10-0 run for the Rams. 1:45 left in the first half. O'Kara to Spearman. Deaton's got him, 32 on 32. Sutherland back in. He shoots a little runner. Oh, that's brutal. Blunt with a rebound. He didn't even draw iron on that.
Bricklayer there.
That was ugly. Sutherland picks up more. He'll try to atone for that brick at the defensive end. A nice pass from Creel to Moore. And Miller's got to get a TO. Baby, you got to get a TO. 16-9, Mount Vernon. Clinic is in session.
Yes, it is.
Gibbs, shake and bake, puts it up in the paint short, gets his own rebound short. O'Kara, and it's knocked out of bounds by the scrappy Mount Vernon Ram defense. But I tell you, anytime that ball gets 7 feet and under,
that's right,
we're going to be all over it.
That's right.
Exactly 1 minute left in the first half. Mount Vernon by 7, 16-9. It was 4-4. No, excuse me, it was 6-4 at the end of one. Doherty, where is he going with that? Deaton gets away with I wish they'd have called the foul the first time he fouled him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Then it would have been before the shot. Deaton gets the foul. Spearman gets the 2, and he's got an opportunity to complete the 3-point play with 47.5 left on the clock.
Breaks the 12-0 Ram run. Have you ever seen anyone quicker to the glass than Darius Moore, Rob? He can get it up and off of there so quick.
Spearman at the line with 1 shot. This one's live. Free throw up and good. 3-point play. Cuts the Mount Vernon lead to 4. Mount Vernon 16, Carbondale 12. A little full court pressure out of the Terriers here for the final 47.5 seconds. Blunt looking, bounces it to Dogan. Dogan comes up the side, beats Doherty. Oh, beautiful pass. Yes. Perfect Creel to J. Paul Deaton.
He's this year's BFI guy, isn't he?
He's the garbage man. And the Mount Vernon fans are on their feet, very appreciative of this solid effort here in the first half. 18-12. Doherty guarded by Dogan. He's looking for a cutter. We're down to 10, 9, 8. Gibbs puts up a tough shot off glass. It won't go. Tip, and Moore throws it off Coffin with 2.9. Mount Vernon with a chance to stretch the 6-point lead before we go to the locker room. Deaton was open momentarily. Dogan going to get one off from half court. Hits the rafters with 0.2 of a second left.
It would have to be a tip. Anything less than 0.3 of a second.
Is that a high school rule?
Well, I know it's a college rule.
Let's call it a high school rule. The NBA has that same rule too. Coffin doesn't get it off in time. And at the end of the first half here at Bowen Gymnasium, the Mount Vernon Rams 18, the Carbondale Terriers 12. We'll be back with a little bit of halftime analysis right after this. We're at halftime in the South 7 matchup. Mount Vernon Rams up 18-12 over the Carbondale Terriers, and it was a great second quarter. Mount Vernon outscored the Terriers 18-6. No, that's not right. Let me read. I had it. It was 14-6. 14-6 right in the second quarter, and the back door was there.
Back door was wide open. We were down 6-4 after one. I believe it was 9-4 when we went on a 12-0 run. And Darius Moore up off the glass so quick. The Rams were running that back door. The backdoor screens on either side of the lane, and it's a thing of beauty.
It sure is.
It sure is.
I really expect to see Carbondale head coach Jim Miller pound it down in low. They've got a little bit of height advantage, especially when they go to the 6'7" junior Coffin. He's only 170 pounds, but he's got those long arms. And Sutherland's 6'6", Spearman's 6'4", and the thing about it is the Mount Vernon defense is so tough down in the paint. Anytime that ball, like we said earlier, is down around here, we're all over it.
Oh yeah, they do us a favor. Can never underestimate the Mount Vernon Ram defense. Doug Creel has taken pride in that ever since he's been here, and he's shown Mount Vernon fans what defense is all about. 12 points for a Carbondale team that can flat out light up the boards. I mean, this is very impressive.
Right, we've played 5 games, and only Southeast out of Springfield had more than 29 points against the Rams, and they're on pace now, holding Carbondale to 12 in the first half.
And that took overtime for Southeast to do what they did, and we just, we can kick ourselves in the butt that night. We just fell apart. We should be 5-0 going for 6 tonight, and you got to love what you're seeing here right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's Dave Farley. I'm Rob Wilt. We'll be back for the exciting second half right after this. Welcome back to Bowen Gymnasium on the campus of Carbondale Community High School. Mount Vernon with the first possession of the second half, and they enjoy an 18-12 lead. It was 6-4 at the end of one. Mount Vernon outscored Carbondale 14-6. In the second period, Carbondale in the man-to-man. Looks like most of the matchups are the same, although I notice Okara starting in place of Sutherland to begin the third quarter. Behind the camera, the best in the business, Jeff Crow. I'm Rob Weld, and alongside, welcome to Charter Communications, Dave Farley.
Thanks a lot, Rob. We're having a good time tonight, aren't we?
Great time. Mount Vernon patient on offense, looking for the backdoor cut and the layup. Blunt guarded by Spearman. Creel to Harrison down low. Spacing got a little bad right there. Both Blunt and Moore cutting to the block. Blunt down low, backs it in. And it's tipped away. Deaton keeps it alive. Creel thinks better. Looked like we had some numbers, but it wasn't there. Blunt tries to bounce pass it down low to Moore, and it's kicked out of bounds by Spearman.
Just as well, because there just wasn't enough room that time.
Well, our offense is our best defense right here. First minute, 14 seconds. Rams, Parker Creel has a notion from 16 feet.
Had a free throw there, didn't he?
He did knock that down. Parker's a good shooter. Harrison. Creel. Down low to Harrison. Turns, shoots, it won't go. Okara with a strong rebound. I hope I'm pronouncing that kid's name right. Dentman. Cutter is Gibbs. He lays it up and in.
He's the one that scares me, Rob. That kid's an athlete. I'm afraid he might be able to take one of our kids one-on-one this half.
Gets a lot of elevation on his shot. Cuts the Mount Vernon lead to 4. It's 18-14. Parker Creel with a nice little shake and bake move, and he backs it out. Blunt in the corner. Fouled by Carr.
Caught a break there.
Yeah, when D'Artagnan put his head and shoulders down like that, I was afraid they might call the offensive foul. That was the correct call. And doggone it, I went down there at halftime and forgot to get that third referee's name. I apologize for that. We've got Gustafson and Devening and the mystery man. And we got to shut off this flow of pedestrian traffic a foot away from the action. Oh, passes. Tried to one-hand it. Good job by Harrison. Harrison,
he was on the baseline, Rob.
It's going to be Carbondale ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. 5:22 left in the third period. 18-14 Mount Vernon. Oh, this is like a Gus Macker game playing in the street with the pedestrian traffic strolling by along the sidewalk. It's
like Shea Stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, it's out of control here. We got to put a rope up or something. This is ridiculous. Okara inbounds, looking. Harrison can't quite get there. Nice shot put up by Dent. Cuts the Mount Vernon lead to 2, 18-16, 5:15 left third period.
Boy, Denton's a good-looking sophomore, isn't he?
Very good looking. Moore back door, won't get through. The pass was a little bit soft. Carbondale on the break, Gibbs off glass, and we're all tied up. Okara getting after it. Blunt picks up his dribble, bounces it to Moore, to Deaton, to Harrison. Moore to Creel. Dogan set to enter the Mount Vernon lineup, the next stoppage of play. A couple of cutters going through at the same time. Mount Vernon moving the ball. We need to get a good look here. Carbondale scored the first 6 points of the third period. We're tied, 18-18. Moore in the corner, guarded by Spearman. Blunt trying to post up on Okara. It's not there. Creel on top. Harrison on the wing. Mount Vernon resets the offense. We're inside 4 minutes. Third period action. Blunt down low to Moore. Back to Blunt. Wow. Passes in traffic.
Yeah, careless passing so far this quarter.
Harrison can't get it to Moore. It's off Moore. Carbondale's ball. Turnover Mount Vernon. Carbondale's going to get a timeout with 3:42 left in the third period. 18-18. Hard-fought South Central Conference matchup. Terriers at home. Rams on the road. Did you buy any of those tickets? What were those, 50-50 or?
You mean when they were shooting down here?
Well, they're announcing something right now. One time down here, Booty Dotson won $100.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting at some kind of contest put on by the Terrier Booster Club.
They were letting the kids shoot 3-point shots. I think it cost them $1. I think they make it. They win, I don't know, a couple, $3.
Yeah, I saw the freshman Joey Hattendorf knock down a couple of threes.
He's buying on the way home. He doesn't know that yet.
He should have done that, a little bit more of that last year when he played for Rome. Yeah, Joey's
I'll tell him you
kid,
said that.
Yeah. All right, Carbondale ball. Well, the wonderful 6-point halftime lead, now a part of history. Miller, number 40, into the Carbondale lineup. Sutherland sits down. Gibbs with a tough shot, won't go. Moore with a strong rebound.
That was an important stop for Mount Vernon there.
Gibbs not afraid to put up the tough shot. I'll say that for him, and a foul on Denton.
Second team foul against Carbondale this half.
First half scoring, Moore with 9, Deaton with 4. That accounts for 13 of the Mount Vernon 18.
We know Blunt had at least a couple, so we figure he had 3 or 4 of the points. They didn't have him for any, though.
Yeah, maybe we should go.
There we go.
The back door. Oh, Spearman rejects Moore, got on top. I got no problem with that no call. Double dribble on Spearman. And a shot block comes back and is a turnover.
Pin that last block up on the board.
Moore kind of turned to look and said, hey, was he on me? But it was a lot of ball, enough ball that there was no call. Oh, look at Moore on the drive.
Beautiful.
That's sweet.
Oh! Crossover dribble went right side. They didn't expect that.
Mount Vernon 20, Carbondale 18, 2:45 left, third period. Moore, the only player in double figures. O'Cara from downtown. Oh, it won't go. Spearman was over Deaton's back, no call, no harm, no foul. Deaton got the rebound.
That nearly went down, but I'm like you, he can shoot that one all night.
Oh, yeah, we'll give him that shot anytime he wants it. Creel guarded by Miller. Bounce pass down to Moore. Nice reception.
Yeah.
The baby head looked like it was headed for the out of bounds. Bounce pass to Creel. There's Moore flashing across the lane. It's not there. Spearman beat him to the spot. Here comes Deaton. Oh, beautiful pass. That's it. Moore to Blunt, and we're up 4. Titanian Blunt from Darius Moore, and the Rams go up by 4, 22-18. Doherty, the little point guard, the senior, number 12, gets it to Gibbs. He drives, backs in, and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Maurice Gibbs is a handful.
I think they give that foul to Parker Creel, his first. First free throw, no good, rattles out. Making his first appearance in the Mount Vernon lineup, the sophomore Tony Fitzpatrick, number 33. Also Jason Harrison back in for Mount Vernon. As Deaton and Creel.
Be the last Mount. Sorry, Rob.
Gibbs makes the second one.
Tony will be the last Mount Vernon Ram to come from Bethel Grade School, won't he?
That's correct. It's a 3-point contest. Mount Vernon 22, Carbondale 19. 90 ticks left in the third period. Moore guarded by Spearman. I bet they could just clear out a side for Moore and get him a shot at about any time we wanted to. Picks up his dribble. Turnover, Mount Vernon. 1 minute, 11 seconds left, third period. Rams by 3. Deaton back in for Fitzpatrick. Creel replaces Blunt. They've got a pretty small lineup in there right now. With Doherty, Miller, and what is that? Flowers. They got a 3-guard offense themselves. Gibbs from downtown, no good.
Long rebound
by Flowers, puts up a shot off glass, and it goes. Flowers cuts it to 1 point, 22-21, 40 seconds left, third period.
Pretty sure the Rams want to get the last shot here of the third quarter.
Deaton to Creel. Moore. Back to Creel. 25 seconds left, third period. 22-21 Rams. Foul on Doherty. Almost got in on it.
Yep.
Good job by Dogan to swing that basketball. He wasn't soft about it. Got to be tough with that ball.
Third team foul on
Doherty had the
Carbondale.
right idea to latch on when Dogan had it down low. Here comes D'Artagnan Blunt, and he replaces Dogan. With the original starting five in there. 4 seniors, 1 junior. 21 seconds exactly. Lob over the top. Carbondale tries to say that Jason Harrison tipped it.
No go.
They won't get that called. 19.2 left third period. Mount Vernon by 1. Blunt, guarded by Miller. Don't back up any further. Creel picked up by Flowers. Gets a pick from Moore. Harrison open down low. Yes, Parker Creel with Jason Harrison. 4, 3, 2. Doherty puts up the 3.
Nope.
And it won't go. At the end of 3 periods of play, Mount Vernon 24, Carbondale 21. We'll be back for the exciting 4th period right after this. Welcome back to Bowen Gymnasium. Mount Vernon 24, Carbondale 21. We've got 8 minutes left in regulation. And Dave, we want to thank those Ram basketball sponsors that make these broadcasts possible.
You bet, Rob. And when you have a chance, try to drop in and thank these people because they're the ones bringing this, making it possible to bring in the broadcast this year. Mount Vernon Rams basketball brought to you by Charter Communications on CTV 10. The gallery at 30th and Broadway featuring Jackson Jewelers, Carl's for Men and Women, Mount Vernon TV and Appliance. Kevin Martin State Farm Insurance, bringing you auto, life, fire, and health insurance. BFC Bicycle Fitness Center for all your biking needs. One Arm Martinizing, the most in dry cleaning. Cheney and Karch Insurance, your independent insurance group. Mount Vernon Networks, your local Sprint PCS dealer. King City Cash Loan and Pawn, our inventory is overflowing. Off-Broadway Dry Cleaners, ask about our chamber member-to-member discounts. And One Stop Flooring America, we make it a joy to decorate. Let's thank those people a lot.
And spend your hard-earned dollars with those sponsors. That's what they like more than anything. Gibbs had a notion. Down low to Spearman. Puts it up. He's fouled by Jason Harrison. That's 3 on Harrison. And Spearman will go to line to shoot 2 with 7:41 left in regulation.
He's going to have to earn it. The foul was hard enough to keep him from getting it up off the glass, or it would have been a 3-point play because he had the basket.
Spearman's first one tickles the twine. 24-22.
There are going to be games this year where Jason Spearman will just dominate, you know. Kid's very talented.
Looks like Channel 3 in the house getting some footage for Sports Extra. Spearman makes the second one. It's a 1-point game. It's a dogfight, 24-23 Mount Vernon. And they've come out with some 3-quarter court pressure. Blunt gets it over the line. Harrison to Moore. Tipped away. Moore gets it back to Harrison. Carbondale's going to extend the defense and try to tighten the screws down on that defensive end. Mount Vernon's setting up away. Oh, slipped away from Moore. Blunt from 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yes, D'Artagnan Blunt. Moore kicked it out to him.
That's the 3rd outside shot we've taken, Rob, tonight, and that's 2 more than we took all night against Alton.
No good by Dentman off the back of the rim. Blunt with a rebound. Here come the Rams with a 3-point lead. Blunt cut to the basket. It wasn't there. Moore made a good decision not to go with that pass. Blunt on the, Moore on the baseline. Back to Blunt. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in regulation. Mount Vernon 26, Carbondale 23. There's Harrison down low, poked away. Harrison fighting for it, and he gets a timeout. Good job, he got the timeout before he was tied up.
Jason turned to the basket, and while he did, he had the ball down, and the other Carbondale player reached in there and poked it away.
And the award-winning Mount Vernon Ram cheerleaders try to get this big road crowd fired up for the final 6 minutes and 22 seconds. I say the final 6 minutes and 22 seconds. It might be more accurate to say the final 6 minutes and 20 seconds of regulation. This game has all the earmarks of a possible overtime contest.
Seem to remember we had 2 or 3 of those last year. I know over at Alton, right off the bat last year, we had a couple of them.
But Dave, when you play a game plan with an offense
Right.
like this, that's what people say, well, I don't want to come to the games because they're low scoring. And well, on the other end of the coin, you know it's going to be a close game because the margin is never,
It seems to me like the fans are enjoying this, right?
the fans that come
Yeah.
certainly do. And O'Cara from downtown.
That's his third shot from out there. He finally got one down.
That ties it up, 26-26. Be careful. Blunt to Creel. Harrison, he's guarded by Dentman. Moore with Spearman on him. You see him clear out of sight. Oh, got away with one there. No, he didn't. And here comes Spearman. And he scored. Carbondale on top by 2.
That was a lazy pass across the lane there.
Rams get a little loose with their passes down here, and it cost them. 28-26, Carbondale. 5:20 left in the regulation. Moore picks up his dribble. Poked away by Gibbs. Timeout, Mount Vernon, and that's a good timeout. Creel indicates he wants a full timeout.
Well, we went to being up by 3 with the ball a while ago, Rob, and now we're down by 2, and just like that, Carbondale can explode.
Yeah, O'Cara, we've liked it when he shot earlier in the game. We told him we'd let him have that shot any time. Well, he took it again and tied it up, and then a bad pass down here at the offensive end, and they went coast to coast. Spearman laid it in off glass, and suddenly 26-23 lead is now a 28-26 deficit.
And Carbondale feeling pretty good about things. They're kind of excited about moving the ball up and down the court. We can't let them get into that style of play. We can't do that with them.
Hey, we want to thank our sponsors. We just mentioned them a second ago. I want to thank Larry Lido from One Stop Flooring America. Also, the Woodrome family, off-Broadway dry cleaners. Charles, I believe it's Jones, King City Cash and Loan, Mount Vernon Networks, Eric Putney and Alan Karsh at Cheney and Karsh Insurance, the Harrison family at 1 Hour Martinizing, of course, Bernie Dick
Knight,
and Kevin Martin, State Farm Insurance, Dewey Klein, Mount Vernon TV and Appliance, Tom Williams from Carl's, and Barry Jackson from Jackson Jewelers. And we are Charter Communications. I'm Rob Will alongside David Farley, the best in the business behind the camera, Jeff Crow. Mount Vernon Rams basketball. Harrison drives with a beautiful bounce pass to Moore. We're tied up once again.
They all converged on Harrison. Nice little bounce pass across the lane to a wide open Darius Moore.
Nice job by Jason to take it to the floor, draw the defense to him, and dish it off to Moore. We're looking for Spearman down low. Deaton's got the assignment on him. Getting a little help, sagging off from the side is Blunt. O'Cara again, and he drains another one.
Well, he obviously knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks pretty confident.
Yes, he does. Well, you know, right from top the key, that's like a free throw for a good shooter.
Rams kind of spread it out a little bit, almost a four corners look. Carbondale by 3. We've got 4 minutes left in regulation. Terriers 31, Rams 28. Mount Vernon trying to get a big road victory. First game of the South 7 Conference season. Mount Vernon patient on offense. They want to get a good shot. Down 3. Deaton to Creel. Harrison. Blunt. Harrison on top, back to Blunt. 3:25 left regulation. Deaton on the wing. Creel picks up his dribble, gets it back to Deaton, to Blunt. Had Harrison open in the paint. Moore guarded by Spearman. It's a real chess match now, Dave.
Down to 3 minutes.
There's a good foul right there. Spearman picks up his third.
14th foul on Carbondale. So we're still a long way from going to the line, and I'm not too sure whether we want to the way we've been shooting them this year.
And also, Dave, on the other end of that equation, Mount Vernon with 2 team fouls. If we get into a situation where we have to foul, we've got to commit 5 personal fouls just to send them to the line.
Yep.
Harrison's pass was tipped.
Good job.
Couldn't handle it. Carbondale with the ball and a 3-point lead. 2:45 left in regulation, and Coach Jim Miller gets a timeout.
Good job from Spearman there, dropping down, seeing that coming.
Moore was open momentarily. Harrison's pass was tipped. And the turnover gave Carbondale the ball and a 3-point lead. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Let's see if we can run down some of the scoring. Spearman with 8. Well, they've only got O'Cara for 3. We know he's got 6.
Yeah.
I don't
Gibbs
know if
has
we can
7.
use this scoreboard or not.
Yeah, can't do it.
Well, they finally corrected Blunt with 4. Now we've got the tumbling contest and him going hard.
Quite a sport, isn't it?
Here comes our guy. Oh, you gotta love it. High school basketball.
They can get the fans revved up. They sure are doing it here tonight.
Well, what do you think, Dave? We're going to extend the defense here?
We've got to. We've got to. They're going to probably try to go down low to Spearman.
J. Paul Deaton has the assignment on big Jason Spearman. They get it in. Dentman to Gibbs. Mount Vernon would like to trap a little bit. Here comes the trap. O'Cara over the top. Oh, pass barely gets to Gibbs. Back to Flowers. Now O'Cara. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up.
You know, this
is done a good job of spacing. They've spread the floor.
That this is not a game that Carbondale enjoys playing. I can guarantee you that. They'd rather be attacking the basket. Foul against Mount Vernon there, 3rd team foul. So we still have 4 to give before we can get them to the line.
We give that foul to Creel.
Gave it to Creel.
As Dave just mentioned, the 3rd team foul on the Rams. 2:17 left regulation. Carbondale 31, Mount Vernon 28. He's looking. He's trying to get the foul call, I believe.
Got it.
We're going to give it to Blunt.
So there's a 4th team foul. 2:09 to go here in the 4th quarter with a 3-point deficit for the Rams.
Well, we're going to burn these next 3 fouls pretty quick, I think, Dave.
Nobody in foul trouble, really. A couple of players with 2.
Oh, get to that.
Oh, yeah. We'd rather get the ball.
Lazy inbound pass stolen by Parker Creel. Head coach Doug Creel calls out the play. He wants to run. Nobody picked up Blunt.
There we go, right there.
Parker was open from 3. Dogan drives baseline. Puts up a shot and scores. It's a 1-point game, 31-30.
I thought Parker would cut loose with that 3 there, Rob.
Blunt picks up Dentman. Double team comes from Creel. They try to get it tipped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh, almost got the call. J. Paul Deaton was lobbying hard.
I believe they got the call right, though. I'm telling you, Carbondale does not like to play this slow-down game.
1 minute, 39 seconds remaining in regulation. Carbondale 31, Mount Vernon 30. O'Cara to inbound. Finds Dentman. Here comes the double team. Dentman to Flowers. Oh, almost had it. O'Cara wants to walk. Gibbs won't go. Rebound. Oh, O'Cara mugs Deaton. They're going to call Blunt. A loose ball foul.
Ball Deaton just wouldn't bounce right.
Deaton was mugged. He was hammered.
Yeah, Deaton had the rebound and got attacked from either side there. Nothing was called, but they do get Blunt. 15 foul. They're still not going to the line. O'Cara will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. What do you think, Rob?
It doesn't get any better than this, does it?
31-30.
Beating on Spearman. 1:10 left. Mount Vernon down 1, 31-30. Oh, he whips it. I thought he whipped it out of bounds. Nice hands by Spearman. Timeout Carbondale with exactly 1 minute remaining. Carbondale Terriers 31, Mount Vernon Rams 30.
Tell you what, about the only game better I can remember would be the 66 Dodgers and against the 66 Pirates back in Little League, back in Mount Vernon. What do you think, Rob?
Oh, man.
There were some battles then.
Some great games back in those days. Oh, man.
A great rivalry.
I wasn't expecting that.
That's it. It's the best analogy I could think right now. Great game here at Bowen Gym, 31-30. It's been back and forth.
All right, Mount Vernon with 5 team fouls, so the guys can afford to go for a steal. Carbondale will be into 1-1 after we commit 2 more fouls. I think we got to go for a steal, and pretty much they can start shooting free throws before it gets under 30 seconds. The thing is somehow, at some point we got to get the ball back. If they do make both free throws, it's still a one-possession game.
Exactly.
Somebody's going to have to come up big and hit the three if they make their free throws. That's a big if.
That's right.
Carr gets it inbounds to Gibbs. Gibbs drives, fouled by Deaton.
Good foul.
Second foul on Deaton, if the scoreboard is indeed correct. That's 16 fouls, as we mentioned earlier. Inbound to Gibbs. 52 seconds left. Oh, Deaton poked it away. Called for the foul, and Cameron Flowers is the man of the hour.
Had not shot the ball that often tonight. He only has, he's got 7 points. I believe he does have a 3. We'll see if he can make a couple free throws here. We'll see if he can miss the first one when we get the ball. How's that?
I like the sound of that. Got a box out right here. First free throw up. Nothing but net. 2-point game. 32-30 Terriers. 51.8 seconds remaining. Cameron Flowers, the 6'1", 170-pound junior. Drains them both. I say we don't foul him anymore.
No, that's a good idea.
But brings it up. Rams down 3. 45 seconds left in regulation. Creel on top. Gets a pick from Deaton. Drives left. Dribbling. Rams still patient. 35 seconds left. 33-30. Terriers on top. Blunt gets a pick. Puts up a tough shot. He was no foul, no call. We're in trouble now. Poked away by Moore, and Gibbs is going to go to the line. Things are not looking very good right now.
Well, Blunt went up for the shot from the right elbow. Looked like he had it blocked on the way up. Still got the ball up off the glass, but didn't come close.
Grill's going to get a timeout with 26.2 remaining in regulation. Carbondale 33, Mount Vernon 30.
Don't think that was a shot we were wanting there, Rob. I know Blunt, I'm sure he felt like he could make the shot, but I think we were wanting either a layup or trying to spring Parker open for a 3.
I agree with that exactly. I think we wanted either a layup for a sure 2 or a 3 to possibly tie it. I didn't see much protesting on the Mount Vernon bench as if Blunt was fouled. That's the problem there with Blunt is so strong that he can block his shot. Anybody else would block their shot like that, they probably crumple up and hit the floor, draw the foul, and go to the line. And while we have a moment, we want to thank Carbondale Community High School Principal John Didley and Athletic Director Vicki King. As always, hospitality is their middle name here at Carbondale High School, and we enjoy a great relationship between the two schools.
Big free throws here. Maurice Gibbs.
First free throw. Oh, no good.
Bricked it.
On the rebound. He's hammered. He's got to call a foul. Deaton had the rebound. He was mugged by O'Kara. No call. And then they call a foul on Mount Vernon. That's terrible.
That hurts. It sure looked like that Jay Paul got hooked from behind there when he lost the ball.
23.1 seconds remain. Gibbs was brutal on that free throw. He's actually down, way down at the end of the bench. He might have got poked or something.
Yeah, we got Spearman at the line, makes the first one.
Well, it makes it a two-possession game. But
yeah.
Mount Vernon chances are looking bleak at the moment. 6'4" senior Jason Spearman, second free throw is good. Spearman and Flowers at the line. It's a 5-point contest.
And they can foul us.
They call a foul on O'Kara. That's the one we needed about 30 seconds ago when he hammered Deaton after the missed free throw by Gibbs. That's their 15th foul. They can hammer away. Parker Creel from three. No good off the back iron. O'Kara with a strong rebound. When he's fouled, he'll go to the line to shoot two.
No problem with the shot. Top of the key. Parker's your three-point shooter. Just rimmed it out a little bit long. And evidently Carbondale feels like they've got this game won, Rob.
I can see why. Well, it was 28-28 when O'Kara buried a three to give them a 31-28 lead. Mount Vernon cut it to 31-30. And then 4 free throws, 2 by Flowers, 2 more by Spearman, made it a 5-point game. We've only got 14 seconds left. O'Kara's 2 threes were huge.
Yep.
His free throw is just going to be a little icing on the cake. He makes them both. He's my player of the game.
Oh, yeah.
22.
Oh, yeah.
O'Kara, the 6'2", 180-pound junior. It's a 7-point contest. 8 seconds left. Blunt, shot block. Moore gets it. Puts up a shot in the paint. It goes.
Means nothing.
It. Final score. Carbondale Terriers 37. Mount Vernon Rams 32. Mount Vernon moves to 4-2 on the season, 0-1 in South 7 Conference play. The Terriers improved to 2-3, 1-0 in South 7 action. Dave, I want to tell you, it was a real pleasure today. I enjoyed it. I look forward to many more games this year.
We're going to have fun.
Many more years to go.
That'd be fine with me.
We love them.
Love it too.
Dave, it was a good game. Mount Vernon came out, had an excellent second quarter to take a 6-point lead into the locker room. But I guess it was just Philip O'Kara with 2 clutch threes in the fourth quarter that was the difference in this one.
I think you're right. O'Kara came in, and we thought all along he kind of more or less bricked his first 2 3-point attempts, but he sure looked like he knew what he's doing there in the fourth quarter. We had the 6-point lead going in, coming in from halftime. They scored the first 6 points of the second half, and that kind of set the tone. I think we maintained the 1-point lead, but it's Philip O'Kara in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'm sitting here trying to think. I believe we're back in action Tuesday
Tuesday night.
Against, is it Madison?
It's Madison. We went over there last year, and we stuck it to them. So I'm sure they're going to be anxious to come back over to our place and do it to us.
We want to thank our sponsors once again, Mount Vernon Rams basketball. I'm going to run through them one more time.
Yeah.
And of course, Charter Communications, the gallery at 30th and Broadway, Jackson Jewelers, Carl's, Mount Vernon TV and Appliance, Kevin Martin, State Farm Insurance, BFC, Bicycle Fitness Center, 1 Hour Martinizing, Cheney and Karsh Insurance, Mount Vernon Networks, King City Cash Loan and Pawn off Broadway Dry Cleaners, and One Stop Flooring America. Dave Farley, any final words on this contest?
It looked like we were going to be able to take them. At halftime, we felt pretty good. You got to give Carbondale credit. They didn't panic. We thought we might be able to make them do that tonight, but they earned it. Philip O'Kara with the big threes, but we'll try to regroup and come back Tuesday night.
Carbondale outscored the Rams 25-14 in the second half, and that was the difference in the game. We're going to wrap it up here For the best in the business behind the camera, Jeff Crow and Dave Farley alongside. I'm Rob Wilt. Final score from Bowen Gymnasium. Carbondale Terriers 37, the Mount Vernon Rams 32. We'll see you next time.